everybody. Hope you had an awfully good Thanksgiving. This is Friday, October the 29th, I think. I don't know what day it is. I've been off all week. Of course, didn't do any hunting this week. Because getting preparation to leave for camp, which is today. On my way to meet Jared up at Bob Evans for our annual breakfast. And then we'll go hook to his camper. I'm all packed. I guess you can see back there, we're going for a week. So hopefully you guys will come along with us and enjoy the ride, enjoy the fun at Camp Charlie 2024. So with that, I'm going to pay attention to the road. Right now it's cloudy, it's 33 degrees. We've had some sleet, we've had some snow, and I need to pay attention to the road as I get up here to meet Jared for breakfast. So appreciate you riding along, and well, you'll know when we get there. There'll be video clips, so y'all stay with us. It's Snowman Raven. I'm sitting here at Bob Evans waiting on you.
10-4 at the top of the hill. Be there in just a little bit.
Alrighty, be careful on them roads. I'll be sitting here waiting. Okay, you guys probably heard that. I'm making sure my GoPro's staying charged. So I've got it plugged in. So I'm gonna turn the camera just to see if it's recording. Yes, it is. I'm sitting here at Bob Evans waiting on him so we can have some breakfast. I'm listening to Deer Camp tunes. Some ZZ Top. But like I said, it's overcast. It's showing it's 32 degrees right now. Sorry about the CB, but tell me and Jared keep in contact, and I got the squelch up as high as it'll go. But we're gonna have our breakfast. The wind is blowing. I'm sitting there looking across at Walmart, and the flag is just giving it this. I haven't looked at the weather to see what the winds are supposed to be, but I know during the week it's supposed to be really windy up there on the mountain. So we got blinds to take up and get them up just in case we have some nasty weather. The weather's looking good. It's going to be cold. That's one thing for sure. It's going to be cold. And the temperatures down in the teens at night, 20s, 30s during the day. Middle of the week, I know back here it's supposed to get about like 40. So y'all just stay with us. I'm gonna cut this off so all this squelch and stuff doesn't keep opening up. And next clip will be us on the road. So stay with us. There comes Jared. Got the flag going. And he's backing up. Here he comes. We'll see you folks after a while. Okay, we've done had breakfast, went and filled up Jared's truck. We had to make a stop at Walmart. I forgot to get my gas cans. There's always something you forget when you're going to deer camp. And I was going to take 4 2-gallon gas cans for the generator, but we went to Walmart and I ended up just going ahead and buying a 5-gallon can, and Jared's got a 5-gallon can. So now we're on our way down there to get the camper, finish putting some stuff on the back of his truck, and then we'll be on the road. Oh,
I'm taking her low and slow out for this road.
10-4. Don't need to feel rushed. We got all day. Okay, folks, we're on our way. And we're off. Next pit stop. Going to be at the Go Mart in Rainelle to get some of that cheaper gas than what it is up here on the plateau. This year, thought it was going to be like $2.79 at home. And after Thanksgiving, Wednesday before Thanksgiving, they jumped the price up to $2.99. So it jumped up 20 cents in one day. But for whatever reason, Rainelle down here, where we're headed towards, the gas is always 20 to 30 cents cheaper than what it is at home. So I had 3/4 of a tank of gas. Thought, well, I'll just fill up when we get here, and then I won't have to fill up till I get back home. Camper's riding smooth, all the lights are working, tire pressure's fine on all 4 tires. Jared's playing Country Roads. Okay, people, we're crossing the top of Sewell Mountain. And as you can see, there's snow up here. When we left his house there at noon, it's almost 1 now. It was 31 degrees there in Fayette County. We're still in Fayette County, but we're on top of Sewell Mountain, and it's 25 degrees. You can see the snow that we've got here on the mountain. Not the mountain we're hunting, though. I hope we have some snow up there. Okay, Jared's way up ahead of me because I had to stop, fill the truck up. It was $2.69 a gallon there at the Go Mart. 30 cents cheaper than what it was back at home. So the truck's full, and I got a huge tank. I can get 463 miles on this tank of gas. I got a 36-gallon tank. So Jared's way up ahead of me. I'm trying to catch up with him. Of course, I'm obeying the law. I'm on the speed limit. One thing is 28 degrees. Got to watch for black ice. Bridge I just crossed, it had snow on it. So, you got to be careful in these kind of conditions. So, looking forward to this year at deer camp. Last year was great. I'm hoping this year's just as great or better. Last year, you've watched our channel, you've watched our videos from Camp Charlie. We got 2 6 points last year, a day apart. I killed mine on Thursday and he got his on Friday. So I'm hoping we're as lucky this year as what we was last year. And I know we'll get up there, get camp set up. Tomorrow we'll go up the mountain checking trail cameras, see what's up there. Okay, folks, I've caught up with Jared. We're on 64 eastbound, headed to the camp site. So y'all just stay tuned. Go ahead, lay over.
Do I?
I was telling you go ahead and lay over. I was behind you in the signal. We just got out of Food Line, got our groceries for the week, and now we're headed up to the campsite. See Jared behind me getting ready to pull out. And we're headed up 92. Deer camp music's playing. I guess you can hear it in the background. It is bitterly cold when the wind blows. It's 32 degrees. The sun's trying to peek out, but when the wind blows, it is cold. So we'll catch you up here when we get camp set up. Conecuhee National Forest, people. Land of many uses. Well, everybody, here we are at deer camp. We're having some issues. The slide won't slide. Everything's going very crappily. My slide out won't go out. First, it was froze. There was too much ice on the outside. It's the road spray and the water that's gone on it where it's rained for, what, 2 days?
At least, yeah, today, yesterday and today.
Yeah. And then it dropped down into the 20s and it froze. And the left side started to thaw out. Right over here. This side started to thaw out. It started to move. That corner will not move.
Will not move.
And we've got a fan plugged in up there blowing heat on it. We think we have it thawed out. I mean, we've got the burners going. We're cooking some pork chops and some collard greens.
You're gonna have some Hungry Jack original hash brown potatoes.
But you don't have to pour all those in there. That says it'll do 7 servings.
I'm hungry.
But we've been fighting this thing for the past couple hours, and that side's not coming out. But once we got this side kind of thawed out to where it would move, it sounds like it's dragging a little bit, so we started to check with a level in the floor right over there. This camper only has 2 levels on it, and they're both up next to the tongue. There's one on the front and there's one on the side that shows your level from front to back and your level from left to right, and both of those look good, but in here they do not. Right there, so we're going to have to raise up, I believe, the right corner, which would be this side, and maybe when we raise that up, it'll take pressure off this slide and it'll actually go out. But as of right now, the way they designed this camper, and I'm just going to tell you, they're geniuses for this, is our tabletop goes right there. We store in the bunkhouse, okay? And you cannot access the bunkhouse if the slide out is in, because the door opens out rather than in. So we can't even get our tabletop if we can't get this slide out to go out. Shoot, we can't even get to the bedroom if except for going outside and then going back through the bathroom door and then into the bedroom. Things are not starting out great. I'm pretty aggravated. You know, I paid a lot of money for this camper. I'm still paying a lot of money for this camper. And it's not functioning the way it's supposed to. I mean, that slide out should just go out. We are close enough to level that it should just go out. But I think we're going to have to take us an extreme level away from level so that this thing doesn't drag and it goes out. I'm aggravated. I'm lost for words. Deer camp shouldn't be like this. But for those who hate us, you're probably laughing. And hey, at least we could make you smile. But we'll get it figured out. And if we don't, we'll redneck ingenuity it and we'll still hunt the week, won't we?
Yeah.
So
We'll get something figured out.
But that was just an update. I don't know how much video Dad shot on the way up. I didn't shoot any.
I was pulling the camper and I was a little bit nervous. It was snowing. There was black ice. There was rain. There was sleet. It was kind of crappy, so I didn't want to.
I got some video of the GoPro.
I didn't want to take my hands off the wheel much, but we're here. We have no firewood, so we won't be having any fires. We did bring our chainsaws. If we can find some stuff that's down, maybe we'll have some firewood. But we didn't have any firewood this year. And the weather's so crappy right now. I don't know if I'd want to sit out there around a fire anyway.
No. You'd have to be right on top of it.
I mean, it's snowing and it's supposed to be in the teens, I think, the next like 2 or 3 nights.
Yeah.
Which has never stopped us before, but we had loads of firewood and we ain't got it this time. So one thing you need to try if you haven't, I'm going to endorse this, and yes, we bought them. We are not paid by them. It is Funyuns Spicy Queso. Man, those are amazing. What'd you have to say, Dad?
No, nothing.
You were about to say something?
I don't know.
Look at him. He's all...
I'm concentrating on fixing something to eat.
He's concentrating on the food over there. The collard greens, the pork chops. Pork chops are done. These potatoes. We don't know about these potatoes. We were given these. And
Hungry Jack.
we've never had these. It says there's 7 servings in that thing. I don't know about all that. Probably about 4. What do you think?
The way we eat, yeah.
About 4 servings?
Yeah. There's less. I used over a half of that.
Over a half to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll eat every bit of that. So, we're going to turn the music back on because if I'm recording, I can't play music. And we're going to be eating here in a little bit. Maybe Dad will shoot a little video once it's done. And y'all stay tuned. We got a long week ahead of us.
Camp Charlie 2024. We're here.
2024. Woo! Well, good morning, everybody, from Deer Camp. Well, Dad's over there making up the sausage gravy. We've already made the coffee, drunk a couple cups of it. I cooked some bacon, some potatoes. Gonna make some eggs. Still ain't got the slide to go out. We're thinking the camper is in a bind, and that's why it's not going out. Like I said last night, this side will start to move and go out. That side over there's, it's like it's stuck or something. It's not wanting to go, but we're thinking we're in a bind. The leaf spring with your tandem axles or whatever, they're right underneath that slide out. So if they're kind of in a bind or something, maybe it's doing something there. That's what we're hoping. The motor on that side's kicking on. Whenever you try to slide it out, you can hear it humming, just like the side that's moving. But after we eat breakfast, we're going to reposition the camper. I'm going to actually hook to it and put it in a different spot, a little bit farther forward. Try to hopefully be able to get that slide out to go out. The slide out's a great thing till it don't work. But I think I'm up to make eggs.
Yes, you are.
So that's a nice little short for this morning, but we're going to have a lot going on. We have to go get fuel. We have to go get water.
Get this thing situated, hopefully.
We've got to get this situated, so we've got a lot to do. I mean, if we can't get it to go out, we don't even have a table to eat on. Like I said last night, the table's in the bunkhouse, and you can't open the bunkhouse because the slide out's in the way.
Once we get the slide out, if it goes out, I done told Jared, I said, I got my battery powered drill, we're taking that door off and putting it up on the bunk, because when he got this camper, couldn't do it while it was under warranty. Louisa wanted that door fixed where it would open, and the guy told us it can be done. That it would open to the inside of the bunkhouse instead of opening out, because when this slides in, you can't get in there. You can't open up the door.
So right now our tabletop is in there. Whenever we travel, you're not supposed to leave the table up. So we put it in there whenever we were traveling. But we put that tabletop in there last year when we left deer camp. I haven't used the camper at all this year. And then we get up here and we can't get the slide out to go out. So it's always an adventure.
It sure is. Never a dull moment at deer camp.
So y'all stay tuned. And look, everybody, we got the slide out.
After a whole day of working on it. And all it was, tell them, Jared,
Some of the weather stripping
like rubber.
on this motor, of course you can't see it, it's back in there, was caught in the motor. And after messing with wires and resetting the system and reconfiguring the motors to where they were in sync, I ended up seeing that rubber back in there, and I pushed on it with my little tiny screwdriver, and she freed up. And the first thing we did was take that door off like we said we were going to.
And put the table up.
And we put the table up. So now we got a lot of space. Dad's got his bunkhouse that he can stay in. The door's up here. We put it to sleep. So now we can start getting everything lined up. It's too late already now. It's 5 minutes after 5. It's getting dark. It had done got down to 39 degrees here in the camper. So now we've got the gas on, we've got the generator running, and had to turn the furnace back on. So we did go, come in here, got that off. We did go and fill up all of our jugs of water. We've got them in there in case they would leak at all. So now we'll I gotta open this. Tomorrow we can actually go up on the mountain and check cameras and do the stuff we were supposed to do today. Of course, we can't really have a fire. We don't have any firewood. And honestly, it's been too windy, and they're calling for 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts about every day this week. So, but all right, just wanted to show y'all that we did get the slide out. And we are tickled. So, y'all stay with us. Well, here we go. We are going up to check the cameras. We've already had some trees down that weren't down before. It looks like we've got another one right here. We haven't been up here since August. So we don't know what type of surprises we have in store for us. Everything's been set back due to the issues we had with the camper. So right now it's about noon on Sunday, and we're going to check cameras and put cameras out. Look at all the stuff down. This mountain is closing the door slowly but surely every year. Snow's coming down. Pretty good. A little bit of snow on the ground right here on the Laurel. Nothing up on the hill. When I checked the weather down in White Sulphur, Dad, it said we could get about 1 inch. I think today into tonight. But then there's not supposed to be any other snow the rest of the week, I don't guess.
That's good. Yeah, that's what I was looking at with the weather too.
But all right, I'll pick this back up when we get a little farther up the trail. Y'all stay with us. Well, folks, got done checking my camera. And a couple bucks on there. Nothing really big. One real tall 4-point, possibly a 6-point. 8-point. He was in here in like August. Didn't have another picture of him. There was a spike and one that I couldn't tell what it was. Nothing real big. Hardly any sign. I think we only found 2 rubs and I think 1 scrape is all we found. Sign don't look real good, but we're here. We might as well make the best of it and enjoy being out here. It's been snowing pretty good since we started up the mountain. We got a light little skiff now. Winds have picked up just a little bit, but it's not real cold out. So Dad's out checking his, and then he's gonna clean out his spot for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and clean out my spot. I have to replace one of the sticks that I have for my seat. It's broken, but it's kind of rough not seeing any sign. I don't know if the drought pushed them down closer to the main creek that we went through, or if there's no mass up here. When we was up here, I think it was in August, we found mass, and the hickory looked like it hit good. There was some oaks that it hit, but maybe it was just spotty. So I don't know. We'll find out what happens tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. Dad's getting ready to set up his camera we got to test.
See, I get to peel the film off for the very first time. Oh, good sleep. And I think the film here is on the inside. Lid off. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mount my camera on this tree looking down this hollow. Looks like there's a trail, and hopefully we'll get some footage. Got it set for photo and video. And as Jared said, be real careful with these straps.
You don't want to cinch them up too tight.
Yeah, let me lock this up first.
Not a whole lot of sign, everybody.
Yeah, not looking really good. What, we found 2,
Maybe 3 rubs and
One
and
scrape.
one scrape.
maybe 2. when we
Maybe
start
2,
out
but
here.
only one that was defined.
I'll check the, ooh, I like this stick underneath it. I'll check the location, angle, when I turn it on.
I don't know, because you're looking downhill, Dad. You might not have to put a stick under it.
Well, it depends on, I can raise it up on a tree and it'll look down the hill better. Get over that way more. Come down through there. I think that looks pretty good, don't you? Yeah, I got you in it, and that's what I'm wanting to look down through there. So,
Yeah.
let me,
Looks pretty good. Yep, I got off screen.
well, it's starting its countdown, so I'm just going to shut her up. And cinch this up just a little tighter.
Be
Not
careful.
too tight. And then you got all kinds of extra strap.
That's good. I mean, it gives you a wide variety of trees you can hook it to.
Yeah. But I don't want doing what the other one did at your farm. Strap got in front of the camera lens.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it. So, there's iZeeker. Well, I tell you, it was IG220, I believe is the model number. I'll have, if it's wrong, I'll have it in the text, in the video. But it's aiming down that direction. We'll leave it here till about Wednesday. Wednesday evening, we'll pull it, see what kind of pictures and video we got. And Jared's got to set his now, so we're going to go find a place to set his and see how it does.
Too many pockets. Says no one ever. Now I get to peel my little films off.
The other one's on the inside.
No, is it on the inside?
Yeah. Okay, it's stuck to the.
I think I lost it. No. I found it. I didn't let her. Now I do. I think I need to set mine
Yeah, I didn't do any of your settings other than I think your date and time.
Photo and video. Zoom. Should have took my gloves off.
Now Jared's camera, while he's doing that, will be pretty much watching over this way. But he can check that once he mounts the camera to the tree and make sure he's got it set where he wants it.
And this is where the bigger strap comes in handy. Because the only good tree I really got right here is this bigger tree. What it's looking at. I shouldn't have turned it on yet. I think that'll be good right there.
All right. Alrighty, folks. He's got that camera set. He's getting his strap out of the way. We'll check these things Wednesday evening. Okay, folks. It's Sunday night, the day before our opener. And Jared's getting ready to cook some steaks on the griddle. We'll saute some onions and green peppers. I'm frying potatoes. We're going to have some collard greens. We're going to enjoy a nice feast before we head off into the mountains tomorrow morning.